Tonight I didn't come looking for answers. I just needed to sit here for a while. I spent so much time trying to understand every road ahead, waiting for signs from heaven to calm the ache inside my chest. But there are nights so quiet, even fear forgets how to speak. And in the middle of that silence, something awakened inside me. Maybe I was searching for your voice in all the wrong places, because the silence of God still teaches, even when the soul can't understand what heaven is doing. There are answers that arrive without making a sound, like gentle hands touching softly a hidden wound in the dark. I always thought your presence would arrive like thunder or blazing light, but maybe it walks more gently in the pauses life provides. And looking back now, I don't feel so rushed anymore, because some seeds keep growing in the silence within my soul.
Maybe heaven was never far away.
Maybe I was simply too loud to hear, because the silence of God still holds us, even when a weary heart feels ready to let go. There are unseen pathways that our eyes could never find, yet something keeps on leading us, even when we don't realize. Oh. Maybe spiritual maturity is learning how to remain,
Even when heaven goes quiet,
even when nothing seems to change, and still believing love
is here.
through an empty house inside. And when everything finally grows quiet, the soul begins to hear that even in the silence, love is still here. Love is still here. And maybe the deepest answers have always spoken softly. The fire burned into the night, and Peter could not stay. Fear spoke louder than his faith before the break of day. 3 times he denied his Savior, 3 times he turned away. But some wounds inside the soul never really fade. Maybe he cried in silence, far beyond the crowd, feeling every word he'd spoken echoing so loud. Because those who truly love can still stumble and fall, and there are hidden kinds of guilt too heavy to carry at all. Peter thought his failure had placed him far from grace, but Christ still saw the sorrow written on his face. After the fall, Peter came back. Though he was wounded, Jesus found him where he was. After the guilt, after the shame, the love of Christ had never changed. How many times have I hidden the person I really am, afraid my broken pieces might ruin all your plans? But the sea was still calling Peter to begin again, because God knows every heart, even when it wants to end. Maybe grace was always meant for those who want to run, because Jesus keeps on calling the weary and undone. After the fall, Peter came back. Though he was wounded, Jesus found him where he was. After the guilt, after the shame, the love of Christ had never changed. Do you love me? Was all that Jesus said. He didn't speak about the past or every tear Peter shed, because real love doesn't end when someone loses their way. And even those who fall in tears can rise again someday. After the fall, Peter came back, and from the ashes of his guilt, new faith began. Oh, after the pain, after the mistake, Jesus remained right there in the same place. After the fall, Peter finally knew the love of Christ was greater than anything he could do. And maybe the greatest miracle wasn't walking on the sea, but Peter discovering
through his tears, he could begin again.
Anyone who's walked in chains knows the value of freedom. 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 Yeah. I've seen people carrying burdens they were never meant to bear. I've seen souls spend a lifetime trying to please somebody somewhere. I've seen smiles hiding fear. I've seen the light grow dim, but I've also seen hearts awaken when they finally learn to live.
Truth doesn't shout in the streets,
A fight to be heard. It arrives like a whisper and settles in the heart.
nobody can chain my heart,
No, they can't.
nobody can chain my song.
No, they can't.
There's a river running freely,
There's a light beyond these walls.
nobody can chain my heart.
It wasn't found on grand stages or in famous names I knew, not in trophies on a shelf or the things I thought were true. It was hiding in a simple embrace, in coffee after dawn, in the little gifts of living that rushes past too often.
Too often,
Oh,
maybe the soul just needs,
a place where it can breathe.
maybe the door stood open.
The whole time waiting for me.
Nobody can chain my heart,
No, they can't.
nobody can chain my song.
No, they can't. There's a river running freely. There's a light beyond these walls.
Nobody can chain my heart.
I've seen people who had everything, still searching for a way, and others with almost nothing, overflowing every day. I've seen walls built high out of fear and self-defense, but love keeps moving freely beyond every fence.
Nobody can chain my heart,
No, they can't.
nobody
what's in my heart. But in the silence of this evening, your memory finds me where I am. So many times I felt exhausted, without the strength to carry on. And even when I hid from everyone, your love kept leading me along. When pain had closed my eyes and I was ready to give in, your gentle hands reached my soul in ways no one had ever seen. Some blessings are sent from heaven, so no one walks this road alone. And your tender arms of kindness always help me find my way home.
Thank you, Mother,
For never letting my faith fade away.
thank you, Mother,
For showing me God in your quiet way. When the world grew dark around me, your love remained right here. Thank you, Mother, for never giving up on me. Thank you, Mother. There are tears that go unnoticed, there are battles hidden deep, but your silence taught me gently that true love is strong enough to keep. And through the hardest nights, when I could not see the way, your prayer stayed like a candle, protecting me every day. Maybe I'll never find the language to explain all you've done for me, but there is light inside my story, because you were there for me.
thank you, Mother,
For never letting my faith fade away.
thank you, Mother,
For showing me God in your quiet way. When the world grew dark around me, your love remained right here. Thank you, Mother, for never giving up on me. Thank you, Mother. Even in silence, a mother's love keeps speaking. Even through the falling, she is always holding on. And when everything seemed lost, her care was still there.
thank you, Mother,
For every hidden tear you cried,
thank you, Mother,
for standing faithfully by my side. If hope is still alive within me, it's because your love stayed strong. Thank you, Mother, your embrace carried me along.
thank you, Mother, thank you, Mother,
Thank you, Mother. And even after silence falls, your love will still remain.
many nights did I spend wondering about roads I had not yet seen, building answers for questions that never really belonged to me.
My mind kept running toward the distance, drawing storms across the sky, while the days rolled quietly past me like trains I never stopped to ride.
Then one morning I noticed
something simple and true.
Tomorrow never comes.
It never comes.
It always wears the name of now.
Life is happening right here,
Not somewhere beyond the crowd.
every worry I was carrying
Was a bridge that led nowhere.
when I came back to this moment.
The weight dissolved into the air.
The future is a sketch in pencil, drawn by imagination's hand. In the past is an old worn photograph, fading softly where it stands.
But this moment breathes beside me, beneath my feet and in my hands.
Like a river flowing onward without needing to understand.
The harder I tried controlling, the
Farther I drifted from peace.
tomorrow never comes.
It never comes.
It always wears the name of now.
Life is happening right here,
Not somewhere beyond the crowd.
every worry I was carrying
Was a bridge that led nowhere.
when I came back to this moment.
The weight dissolved into the air. Maybe certainty was never meant to be found in every changing season.
Maybe freedom starts the moment we stop demanding every reason.
The sun never asked the horizon.
What tomorrow plans to do
It simply rises in its fullness.
and shines on everything in view.
Tomorrow never comes.
Tomorrow never comes.
It always wears the name of now.
Life is happening right here,
Not somewhere beyond the crowd.
every worry I was carrying
Was a bridge that led nowhere.
when I came back to this moment.
The weight dissolved into the air.
Right here,
Right now.
right here,
Right now.
right here. I finally found that peace.
Was never waiting in the future.
It was sitting beside me.
All along.
Here now,
Always.
always.
I've spent so many years trying to
be stronger than I could be. Carrying old guilt upon my shoulders that I never knew how to release. There were nights when silence seemed to speak for me, and in the mirror I could hardly find the man I used to be. I wandered far from my direction, far from where my heart belonged. Yet even when I left the house, the Father never left me alone. When all my strength fell to the ground, your voice found me there. And before I could find the words, your love was already there. The Father's embrace brought me back to life again, healed the wounds this world had left, still bleeding deep within. The Father's embrace found me on a road I'd lost, when I no longer knew the way back to where I once belonged. The Father's embrace quieted the fear inside, and even broken I could feel there was still a place for me. I thought all my failures had taken me too far away, but your love never grows weary of waiting for children to return. And in the weight of all my days, when everything became dark, it was your silent embrace that my heart recognized. I didn't have to hide my wounds or pretend that I was strong, because the Father knows the soul far beyond what anyone sees. The Father's embrace brought me back to life again, healed the wounds this world had left, still bleeding deep within. The Father's embrace found me on a road I'd lost, when I no longer knew the way back to where I once belonged. The Father's embrace quieted the fear inside, and even broken I could feel there was still a place for me. I came back weary, and the Father ran to meet you. I arrived with tears, yet He never stopped loving you. Even when I was lost, you were still His child. The Father's embrace is home in the middle of pain. It is light when everything around me fades into darkness again. The Father's embrace is grace greater than my mistakes. It is peace restored
keeps running. But my soul can't keep up anymore. There are too many voices in my mind, thoughts that refuse to rest, like waves crashing endlessly against a weary heart. The headlines blowing like the wind, fear arrives without warning, and in the middle of all the noise, I almost forgot how to breathe. Then I heard your gentle voice deep within my soul, like a whisper bringing calm into the middle of my pain. Be still in the middle of the chaos. There is still peace here, even when the whole world seems ready to fall apart. Be still in the middle of the chaos. Heaven is still standing strong, and those who learn to quiet their hearts learn to rest by faith. Maybe I've spent too much time trying to control tomorrow, carrying invisible burdens that were never mine to hold. But heaven never lost control, even when I lost my way, and your presence remains alive, even in the confusion. Because true peace doesn't always change what surrounds us. Sometimes it quietly begins deep within us. Be still in the middle of the chaos. There is still peace here, even when the whole world seems ready to fall apart. Be still in the middle of the chaos. Heaven is still standing strong, and those who learn to quiet their hearts learn to rest by What if the miracle is slowing down? What if your voice lives in the silence? Maybe I don't need to understand everything to finally find rest. Because while fear keeps shouting, your love remains calm, like a light crossing through the darkness without needing to raise its voice. Be still in the middle of the chaos. My soul has learned to breathe again, and for the first time in so long, my heart has found its place. Be still in the middle of the chaos. Now I finally understand that God is still present, even when I don't understand. Be still in the middle of the chaos, and breathe again in the middle of the chaos, and trust again. in that unexpected stillness, the silence no longer felt empty. It felt like God.
For years I lived somewhere tomorrow. I wandered through yesterday's rain, always reaching for another moment, certain something else would ease the pain. Yet every sunrise kept arriving without asking where my thoughts had gone. And life was quietly unfolding while I was waiting to move on. Then I saw what had been happening right before my eyes. It wasn't tomorrow stealing from me. It wasn't the shadow of the past. It was every time I left this moment that the suffering seemed to last. Life is breathing in this instant, where the heart can finally see. Lose this moment, you lose the doorway to the life you're meant to be. Without dragging old stories behind me, without racing toward what's next, I found a quiet place inside me, beyond the noise and all the rest. The names I gave myself somewhere distant. It was already waiting here, because only in this moment can anything truly bloom. It wasn't tomorrow stealing from me. Wasn't the shadow of the past. It was every time I left this moment that the suffering seemed to last. Life is breathing in this instant, where the lose this moment and you lose the doorway to the understood before. Each time I return to the present, everything begins to align, and what I once called transformation feels more like remembering what's mine. Moment that the suffering seemed to last. Life is breathing in this instant, where the heart can finally see. Lose this moment and you lose the doorway to the life you're meant to be. Free from the clock, free from the story, free from the noise inside my head. I finally found the life I was searching for. Was never ahead, it was here all along. Heaven doesn't always answer when I want it to, and my footsteps don't always know where they're leading to. Sometimes I keep on walking with silence in my hands, trying to hear your voice through shadows I don't understand. A map that couldn't fail, but faith was never meant to reveal the whole trail. There are days when fear speaks louder inside me, and even staring into emptiness, I still choose to believe. 'Cause something deep within keeps whispering my name, telling me tomorrow exists, even when I can't explain. And when my weary eyes can no longer clearly see, my heart remembers your love still reaches me. I will walk by faith, even when I can't see the way. When darkness falls around me, your presence will stay. I will walk by faith, even when my hands still shake. If I don't understand, I'll keep moving anyway. Because not every light is first seen with the eyes. Some are born within the soul. I thought about turning back, giving up the road ahead, but something kept sustaining me.
ground beneath me seems to disappear. Your silence speaks more deeply than anything I hear. I will walk by faith, even when I can't see the way. When darkness falls around me, your presence will stay. I will walk by faith, even when my hands still shake. If I don't understand, I'll keep moving anyway. Because not every light is first seen with the eyes. Some are born within the soul. Maybe I'll never see everything. Maybe some questions remain, and time will never answer them the way I hoped it would. But if you remain beside me through the deepest valley floor, then I know I can keep walking just like before. Even without seeing, I'll keep moving on. 'Cause some promises bloom long before we ever see them grow.
By the side of a two-lane highway stood a man with a worn-out backpack. He carried more questions than clothing, more memories than he could explain. A handful of wrinkled photographs and a dozen reasons to leave again. He slipped beside truck stops, under rusted highway signs, still searching for answers he could never seem to find. Yet somehow he kept walking without knowing exactly why. Every town left a fingerprint, every winter taught a lesson. until he walked through the dark, finding mile after mile the courage hidden in his heart. In a small roadside diner, he found an old guitar and an aged man with silver hair sitting quietly by the barn. They talked about life without trying to impress, and before the traveler left, the old man simply said, "Keep moving west." Some words stay with you long after the voice is gone. Not every strength arrives complete, not every victory makes a sound. Sometimes it grows unnoticed between pride and down. He never knew he was strong until he made it through one more day, when every bit of hope he had seemed to drift down the highway. He never knew he was strong until he walked through the dark, finding mile after mile the courage hidden in his heart. Years later he returned home with fewer answers than before, but with different eyes than the ones he carried out the door. The answers he spent years chasing were never waiting somewhere new. The journey only mattered because it taught him how to return. Now he finally could see the fire that kept him moving never stopped burning quietly. He never knew he was strong when he first began to roll, but the road taught him things no map could ever show. Playing softly as the highway fades from sight, and the man with the worn-out backpack smiles into the evening light, no longer trying to arrive anywhere at all. when it all began. I could only see a piece of the sky, one lonely leaf dancing in the wind, inside a world so small and familiar to my eyes.
I believe that was enough, everything there was to know.
Never dreaming of the endless, waiting for my soul to grow. And every season passing by carried one more illusion away. Beyond the window, there's a horizon without end, far greater than the boundaries that I built deep within.
The truth unfolded my wings and taught my heart to see.
The sky was never trapped by the limits
surrounding me.
I watch leaves appear and fade, I watch the years change their course, and every loss seemed determined to steal a little more of my sight of its source.
But behind every goodbye, something quietly remained, a gentle presence shining softly, unchanged through joy and pain.
Maybe everything that vanishes only teaches us to see beyond. Beyond the window, there's a horizon without end,
Far greater than the boundaries
that I built deep within.
the truth unfolded my wings and taught my heart to see.
The sky was never trapped by the limits
Surrounding me.
One day I grew tired of the walls around my sight. With searching hands, worn weary, I pushed against them with all my might.
Then I saw the whole tree standing, I saw mountains and the sea, and I finally understood freedom was waiting beyond me.
Beyond the window, there's a horizon without end, far greater than the boundaries that I built deep within.
The truth unfolded my wings and taught my heart to see.
The sky was never trapped by the limits surrounding me. Now I see the infinite dancing
In every leaf, in every soul,
and what once seemed so distant has always lived inside my heart. that sparkled brightly, then disappeared. I chased promises dressed in gold, yet none could tell me why I was here.
I watched laughter pass like summer. I watched celebrations fade away, and beneath everything that vanished, a deeper longing stayed.
Then I searched for you without words, without knowing how to begin.
And somewhere along the road, I heard your voice again. Come with me beyond what fades,
beyond what time
can take away,
where love never loses
its fire, and the soul finds rest. Come with me beyond the changing,
where weary hearts
learn how to stay.
leave the rushing world.
Behind you, there is a love that remains.
I search the roads of this world, looking for a place to belong.
But the ground kept shifting beneath me, and every certainty was gone.
It was through losses and endings that your presence became clear. Everything that came and vanished was
Gently leading me here.
And the more the world kept changing,
The more my heart wanted to hear,
that quiet peace which never forces,
yet somehow draws me near. Come with me beyond what fades,
beyond what time
can take away,
where love
never loses its fire,
and the soul
finds rest. Oh, come with me beyond the changing,
where weary hearts
learn how to stay. Leave the rushing world behind you. There is a love that remains.
everything I lost along the journey,
Could not take what heaven had sown,
everything that fell away,
made room for what was always home.
what comes from you endures forever.
What comes from you does not depart.
When the whole
World passes by, your love still calls my heart. Come with me beyond what fades, and the soul finds rest.
Oh, come with me beyond the changing.
Where weary hearts
Learn how to stay. Leave the rushing world behind you. There is a love that remains.
there is a love that remains.
There is a peace that cannot break.